All right, here we go. In-season bash. We're going from Best Ball Bash to Battle Royale Bash. I thought this was a hit in season. I said, let's keep it rolling. A few of you guys suggested this, and I said, that's a great idea. So here we are. Every Thursday for about an hour or so, I will get the wheel spinning again. All you have to do is put the hashtag join the bash in the chat right now. And we'll spin the wheel. We'll get a few of you guys up on stage, draft some teams. If you want to do a dog bowl, we can consider that. If you want to do a couple battle royales, we can do that. And we'll get to meet some fine folks, draft some shippers, all of that good stuff. So get your entries in now if you want to hop on stream and draft with me. This is the Battle Royale Bash. Welcome to the Best Ball Bash. We are throwing a party. One of you guys in the chat will be hopping on stream to draft, and then we will split the $2 million prize.
We are in the 2020 Honda Civic.
I think we got to lock him up.
You're going to be able to get us Jalen Knoll to follow by staring them down in the eye right now.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do, Pete.
Lock him up.
That's my kind of guy. I am going to need a howl from you.
Hopefully none of my neighbors mind.
Oh, this is going to be my life. This is so much fun.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Martin, testing if I'm still a member. If I know Martin, I think Martin, didn't you get gifted a membership? The second your gifted membership expires, I know you, Martin. You're not subscribing to this with your own cold hard cash, even after winning a seat on the randomizer. How are we doing here? How are we doing? Are we sitting on each other's laps at the dog bowl if it hits? Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I'm like, maybe this would be a good format where you can come on and you can decide, do you want to do like 3 battle royale drafts or 1 dog bowl draft? I feel like the time and the money is about equivalent there. But yeah, we would be each other's +1 at the dog bowl in that case. I'm all about the Martin shaming. You know what? Martin admitted he had never seen an episode of the randomizer. I think he deserves a little shaming for that. Sneaking out of work to do a little Bosch man on the street one time. Wow, that would be incredible. I thought for a second you meant I go out on the street and do Best Ball Bash. That would actually be a hilarious idea. Just me going up to people being like, hey, you want to draft a battle royale team with me? I guess it's like Davis taking his underdog business card with the QR code out to the golf course. Just do one-on-one evangelizing. You guys are going to have good odds today, though. Not quite the same enthusiasm to draft battle royale drafts with me. Although I will admit, this is a new time, new schedule, but we got 12 entries right now. So you're going to have a good shot. We'll be able to get 2, 3, 4 people up on stage, depending on how long this goes. Not sure I want to try and join, says Steven. My only research on the slate has been watching Davis. Well, guess what? I've been doing research for most of the day. I wrote my article for Fantasy Life this morning, was looking at both the salaries on DraftKings and the ADPs. I did my show for Fantasy Life, the DFS Jam at noon. And then I just was doing more research and posted the scrolls, my favorite scroll down plays for week 2. So if you guys are either YouTube members at the highest tier, Hand Builder and Opto Bros, or Underdog Masterclass purchasers, you have access to those in those 2 spots. And I just posted those a little bit. So starting to warm up to this slate. I have not drafted any 12-person drafts yet. I've just done a couple of the 6-person BR, so you guys can help me figure it out on the fly as well. But I think without further ado, I say that we spin this wheel. Let me get it up on the screen here. Join the bash. Last call. We're going to do a few spins, so I shouldn't say last call for the stream, but last call for this first spot. Let's get the wheel going. I have gated the chat to exclusively YouTube members. Doesn't matter what tier you're at, but you do have to be a YouTube member. All right, Chase Cullom. Chase Cullom. Hopefully I'm saying your last name right. I definitely recognize your username, Chase. Why don't you shoot me a DM on Discord or at me on Twitter? Just let me know which one. Looks like Chase snuck it in second to last entry here. Imagine someone sitting on Pete's shoulders under a trench coat at the dog ball. Exactly. Yes, I definitely rigged this. There were 12 people, and I rigged it for Chase. He's secretly who I wanted to draft with. All right, Chase, let me know. How you get in contact to me? How are you getting in contact? All right. Chase, I'm going to give Chase a few minutes, but not that many minutes. Discord. Okay. All right. DM me on Discord. I got the link ready for you here, brother. All right. I just got tagged. All right. There you are, Chase. All right. Chase, I just DM'd you the StreamYard link. We are good to go here. Let me get my screen share all set. There we go. Look at that. We even got the header updated. Shout out Chris getting that updated to Battle Royale Bash. We were able to keep the alliteration, thankfully. And we'll see if Chase wants to draft WNBA hoops tonight. We also do have the primetime Paloozas. I guess this can be a little bit of a dealer's choice as far as what we draft. All right, we got Chase tapping in here. He's figuring out his camera. Bullock says Florio already saying he believes the Dolphins could fire McDaniel if the losses continue. Yeah, I mean his seat seems extremely hot right now. Nick says this slate is so good for scroll wide receivers. I can't join, but my favorite play right now is Njoku and Ted Arroyo with an elite QB. I may or may not have mentioned both of those in my write-up, Nick. So we were on the same wavelength. All right, what do we got here? Is this Chase?
What's up, Pete? Can you hear me?
What are you doing? Are you speed walking somewhere right now?
I'm working right now, man.
What do you do for work?
I am working. Clean pools.
Cleaning pools. I like it. So are you able to stop to actually draft right now, or are you going to be having to clean pools while we draft?
This is I'm actually my last pool, so we're good to go.
Okay. I love this. Yeah, this is, we've had a few people tap in from work, but I don't know if anyone's actually ever been like out in the field on location here. So this is nice.
So I normally listen to you all day while I work, so it's awesome. Have you in my little glasses, a little speaker, so I listen to you all day. So it's
Nice,
awesome,
dude.
sick. Yeah.
No, man, I'm excited. I recognize your username from the chats and all that good stuff. So what do you do in the winter, or where are you at? Where are you cleaning pools from?
In Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. So we get pretty warm most of the year, and then most of the pools have heaters, so we stay pretty busy.
Okay. All right. I will say your audio is pretty decent. Your video feed's been a little glitchy here as you move around. Can we get you to kick your feet up here for a little bit?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Let me probably do it for you. All right, go ahead.
There we go. Okay, good. I just want to make sure that you can actually enjoy this, man. If you're cleaning pool filters while we're on the clock, we might get something lost in translation.
No, you're good. We should be all good. I'm excited.
Nice, man. So what did you draft? There's Underdog Cardio Club. Are you like Underdog Pool Club? You draft all these teams while you're working throughout the day?
Honestly, I listened to you, and I listened to Swolecast, and then Davis a little bit, and then I go home and just draft when I get home.
Nice, dude. How did your best ball summer go?
It went pretty good. I don't do as crazy as y'all do. So I think I did like 50 drafts.
Nice.
And I do a lot of the college football drafts.
Okay, is college football, is that your jam?
Yes, honestly, I finished third last week in the little battle royal they had.
Nice,
For like
dude.
$500. So that's pretty sweet.
All right, little bankroll stimmy, and then have you been? Will you get some entries into the battle royales?
Yes, I think I entered like 5 already for this week.
Very
And like I said,
nice.
normally on
What would
Saturday
you?
nights, Sunday morning.
Yeah, you're like me, kind of like to back weight it a little bit. What about the dog bowl? You
Yeah.
fire at that at all?
I have not. I did it like once or twice last year, but the 12-person draft is so different that I like stick to the 6-person drafts. So I haven't really entered that much dog bowl yet.
Okay. Well, what would you like to draft? We could do a couple BRs. We could do a dog bowl. It's your choice. What would you like to do to draft on stream with me?
I say a BR.
All right, let's do a BR. Let's get in here. You said you've already drafted a couple. You got any plays you like?
Yes, I got a sneaky play. I don't know
Oh,
if you will like it or
okay.
not, but it is sneaky. It's undrafted.
Okay. All
Or
right.
should be
Actually,
undrafted.
save it. Save it just because I see some friends and family in here. You know, people always trying to snipe. So is this like a 6th round pick, that level sneaky?
Well, it's a combo. So quarterback, wide receiver.
Okay. All right. All right. Keep it in your back pocket here. This is what happens. Like on After Dark, I did a bash and we had a pediatrician come on and people were asking, myself included, pediatrician questions. B-Spurf needs to know how often to shock his pool. You know, maybe he finds a little rat or a mouse in his pool filter. What does he need to do?
It depends. Does he have a straight chlorine pool or does he have a salt pool? We normally do with salt pools, so we don't really we shock our pools maybe like once or twice a month. But if he's straight chlorine, then you might have to do it like twice a week.
All right. There you go, B-Spurf. We need more details if you are going to leverage my guest's vast knowledge here for pools.
But I've been following you forever, dude.
Dude, like I said, I
was
recognize your username. It's awesome to put a face to a name.
Yeah, I think I've been following you since I was like, I'm 25 now, so I've been following you since I was like 16. I feel like
Since 16. My goodness. Back when it was even illegal for you to draft.
I remember when you did like the streams where you would smoke and stuff. Those are my favorite.
back when I was Pete Manzanelli?
Yeah,
because I don't remember any streams where I have personally been smoking on camera. I would never do such a thing.
What about
all right,
guys? Those guys. Go ahead.
No. I just want to make sure your connection's good here before we pick at 1-4. So it goes CMC Chase. We'll see what the wood does here, and Henry, Gibbs, Lamb, Barkley. Let me sort by ADP so you can actually see here. All right, Henry goes. You like Lamb, Barkley, Gibbs, a quarterback, Puka? Who do you want?
I would go Barkley.
All right, let's do Barkley here at KC. What's the key to shipping these college football battle royales? If that's your specialty, what's the secret sauce?
Heavy running backs early in the drafts. Because normally everybody tries to go quarterbacks.
Okay.
And then you get one of these like stacked up quarterbacks that get the same thing y'all do like with the undrafted. That's where I got it from. Undrafted players.
We're back on the clock. Puka, Trey McBride, Chase Brown, Brian Thomas, Malik Neighbors.
I'll go Chase Brown.
All right, we'll get Chase Brown. All right, so we're gonna stick with your running back heavy approach here.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we go Barkley, Chase Brown to start. You've teased that there's a quarterback wide receiver that you are anticipating. How many hours a week do you work cleaning the pools?
I would say 40 hours.
40 hours. Yeah. And it's a good gig. Do you like it? Get to be outside all the time?
Yeah, me and my buddy, he owns a business, and so it's like a family business. So it's honestly pretty sweet. There's like 3 or 4 of us, and so we've been growing and growing and growing.
Nice. I don't know how many Georgia area people watch this stream who also have pools, but feel free to shout out your pool company if you're trying to drum up some business here.
The company is called 4 Seas Pool and Spa.
4 C's. I like it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it spelled like C's, like as in your guys? Is it a play on SEAS?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
So yeah, yep, exactly. We're all C's. Chase, Corey, Cash, Cole, Clay. We're all C's. So
I like it.
yes,
I
sir.
like that. Do you guys do, are you guys like all word of mouth, or do you use some tradition? Hang on real quick. Actually, we're back on the clock. You said you had a quarterback and a wide receiver. So let's go wide receiver, tight end, JSN, Marv, AJ Brown, Kelsey, Higgins, Warren.
Kelsey. I like that Barkley Kelsey pairing this week.
All right, look at this. Getting a little mini correlation here. Travis Kelsey, Barkley, Chase Brown. Yeah. So what kind of advertising? You guys you go door to door?
No, we don't do any of that. His dad builds pools, so we get a lot of them from him building them. So we get a lot of those, and then it's just word of mouth.
All right, Chase, we're back on the clock. So we got one more wide receiver before your teased wide receiver quarterback stack. Marvin Harrison, AJ Brown, Higgins, Zay Flowers, Garrett Wilson, Metcalf. Who do you like? What'd you say? Oh, no. I can't hear you. I'm just going to select George Pickens. I hope you come back in time to make your QB wide receiver stack here, my man. You're frozen on me. Oh, no. All right, we need to get your internet back and working here. Thank you, Tyler, for reminding me to put the banner on. We are doing a battle royale bash with Chase Cullom here, a pool boy who is staying busy during this draft. I thought you were going to chill out there during the draft, and then you got moving again. Oh no, this is Chase. Chase, you got to tell me who this wide receiver quarterback stack is. I am going to lose my mind if we don't get this. Oh my God, this is going to be a sweat. Chase, please come back. Please. Guys, what do you think? What do you think his quarterback wide receiver stack was? He said it was sneaky. I mean, I wrote up a few here so I can like try to get in his head. I think like oh no, come back, Chase. Could it be Tua and Tyreek? Could it be Jared Goff and Jamison Williams? Could it be Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton? Could it be Caleb Williams and DJ Moore? Who do we think it is? Oh no. Bryce, Tedoroya, Flacco, Tillman. Okay, I'm hearing 2 people saying Bryce Tedoroya. All right, I really hope this is right. Man, this is crazy. I'm gonna let the clock bleed in case he comes back at the last second. Tap in, bro. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. Oh no. Battle Royale bash off to a rough start. I don't know what Chase was doing. I thought he was gonna just chill and like go sit in like the gazebo of the pool he was working at and do the draft with me. He's like, nah, man, the 4 C's. Always be working. I'm not going to stop cleaning this skimmer just to draft a team with you. Oh, man. All right. What if we actually nailed it? What if this is actually what he wanted? Is Chase in the chat? All right. There were lots of good suggestions here. This was the final team that we did with Chase. Let's see if we can get him back on to do one more. But he has to promise me that he stays still. It's like dealing with my toddler. It's just like, April, just stay still for 1 second. Here's the team, though. Bryce Young to Tedoroya McMillan. 2 of you voted that was the sneaky stack. Barkley and Chase Brown at running back. George Pickens at wide receiver, Travis Kelsey. Looks like we got a bunch of new members joining here. Welcome, Michael, Jake, Matt, Dark Sheep, Ethan, Rickadoozle. I'm going to give... Here's the deal. How about this? We're going to spin again so we can get someone else up on stage here. But hopefully I can get Chase back. One, because I need to have the reveal. I need to know who the stack was, and then maybe we could draft one more team. But let's spin again. If you guys want to be entered in, wait a second. Did I just lose my giveaway? All right, guys, we're gonna have to. Sorry if you already put it in. We're gonna have to do it again. Put it in. # join the bash. No, okay, it kept it. It kept it from before, so we're good. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to put in extras here, and let's spin. Where is Chase? Did he say something? He just completely left. Martin, are you kidding me? Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, Martin. No freaking way. This guy again? No, this is the opposite of rigged. This is the opposite of rigged. You think I want to deal with Martin again? Oh my goodness. No dupes, no dupes. Yeah, Martin, you want to vacate your seat for someone else? You can come on and draft a team, Martin. Let's draft a Battle Royale team. Who knows where Chase went? Everyone kept waiting for the chaos to hit during the Best Ball Bash over the summer, and it was like pretty smooth sailing. We've saved all of the chaos for the BR Bash. My pool boy gone rogue, gone missing. Our first duplicated winner. Controversy's already brewing. Bullock, you're just as bad as Martin if you don't know who Martin is. Martin had the best randomizer appearance of the season. Martin, you can hop on. Let's draft a team. Come draft a team. You're a pro. I want to see what the setup is these days. How did I message with you before? Shoot me a message on Discord. I don't know where our DM is. I don't even remember what your handle is. Shoot me a DM. I want to check in. This is like at the end of like a documentary, and it was like 3 months later. What are they up to? I still have no clue what happened to Chase. I'm gonna DM him and say in all caps, Chase, what was your stack? All right, here's Martin. Whoa, dude, you have different color hair since the last time we talked.
Hey, I saw someone else joining through mobile. I'm like, all right, I'll try. Can you hear me good, by the way?
Yeah, you sound, I mean, in comparison to Chase, you sound incredible. What's talk to us about the hair.
Oh man, I joined I joined too many best balls, so I gotta cut down on the haircuts.
Man, you look good. You're looking real good. Is that a Brazil jersey you got on?
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. Looking like a damn Oompa Loompa out here with this blue hair and your Brazil shirt.
As long as I hit BBM, it's all worth it.
That's right. How did the end of your best ball summer end up?
Honestly, I really like the exposures I got. Everyone that I was taking early just went up. Everyone that I wasn't taking went down so much. I started mixing them in. So I like it. I have a good feeling.
You're just telling me you just played it perfectly. No mistakes, no notes.
The one mistake was Garrett Wilson ended up dropping in the fourth, but yeah, that's about it.
All right, man. So you're off to are you in the eliminator streets? Are you sweating any pods?
I only did like 6 teams. I had 3 advance, but they're not looking too good, to be honest.
All right. For everyone was wondering, we did get Chase to reveal his sneaky stack that we didn't get to draft, and it was Caleb Rome. He said that his phone died at the pool. Chase, if you get your phone fixed, come back on later in the show, and we'll draft a Caleb Rome team, okay? I want to make sure I have that in my portfolio with you this week. So get your phone charged and come back in another like 10 or so minutes. Mark, do you normally draft Battle Royale teams?
I don't know. This is my first, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're just going to do it on the fly.
I love this, man. Like first, do a randomizer. You've never seen that. Then I say we're going to do a battle royale draft. You've never drafted one of those. You just crash the party.
No, not never. I've done a few last year, but this year I don't even know what's going on this year.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Also, Chase, buddy, don't feel. I just told you, come back on stream once your phone's charged. You got an invite, man. Your time wasn't done yet. I swear to God, you show up, Chase, I'll kick Martin the hell out of here so fast it'll make your head spin.
I'll leave right away.
I'll get rid of this guy. All right. What do you want to draft a battle royale team?
You choose whatever you want. Dealer's choice.
I'm kind of a cheap date. I don't really want to spend a $25 dog bowl entry on you, Martin.
Oh man, if I knew it was more expensive, I would have.
That's right. All right, here we go. Are you dialed in? Do you have some week 2 matchups you like? Are you familiar with the slate at all?
I'm familiar with the slate, yeah. But there are. I don't really know which matchups. I really like the Dallas matchup. Dallas, the Giants. I think that can be really sneaky. Both defenses trash. But other than that, I mean, Cincy, Jacksonville, obviously, but I think everybody's on that.
Yeah, but not I mean, people are on what? Burrow's QB4, but Lawrence is QB11. Chase Brown is QB5, but then, ETN's still cheap down here, ADP of 31. I guess some of the ancillary pieces, right? Like you can get Hunter, you can get Brenton Strange, you can get Lawrence. That side of the game is going overlooked.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. That seems kind of late for that game.
Yeah, highest total on the slate. The only game with a total over 50. So yeah, if people are exclusively playing it from the Bengals side, I think we could have some fun attacking it from the Jags.
I like it.
All right, so we're gonna pick 3 here. CMC goes, then Henry. So we can get Chase if we want to start targeting this game, or do you see something else you like?
Yeah, let's go Chase.
All right, let's do Chase here. The 103 this week. Let's see. Where are you worried? Hashtag are you worried about his week 1 performance?
Jamar Chase?
Don't laugh at me, bro. I'm just asking the questions. I heard people.
Oh man. I think Jamar Chase should be the 101 of every single draft that it's known to fantasy, to be honest.
Wow. That's how I know you have best ball brain. If you want to take Jamar Chase over these running backs who project for 25 touches and goal line carries, Martin.
I wanted to go RB early because there's a lot of wide receivers late, but yeah, can't pass on Chase. He could break the slate.
I like it. All right, so we go Chase there. Barkley goes, if we're looking at running backs by ADP, it's Achane, Taylor, Kyron, Puka, Brian Thomas, Neighbors, Allen Falls, McBride.
I think we should go Allen.
Okay. All right, let's grab Josh Allen here. He slides 2 picks past ADP. Let's get him.
Yeah, I like that. I like the elite QB start.
Yeah, Josh Allen. What did he? Man, you would have. If he was on the main slate last week, you would have had to have had him to win a tournament.
100%. And Allen is a QB you don't have to stack too.
Correct. Let's make this pick, and then I got a question for you here. I'll tab over to running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. Neighbors, Amon-Ra, JSN, Jonathan Taylor, Kyron, Marvin Harrison, AJ Brown, Kelsey. Who do you like?
We have to go, man. Let's go Neighbors.
Yeah, you said you liked that game a little bit.
Yeah, let's go Neighbors.
I was going to ask, did anyone at your work ever find out about your appearance on the show?
No, nobody. There's nobody that's really a co-worker of mine, so nobody to find out. But the guy that he's not even into fantasy football, so no.
Where are you right now?
I'm at home now. I'm in my balcony.
Damn, dude, look at that view.
Oh yeah, the view of the parking lot.
Dude, flexing on us. Look at those palm trees. That's the San Diego life right there, man.
Oh yeah, palm trees everywhere.
Man, God, and I'm just down here in my basement, nothing to look at. Jeez.
You
what
got
I
to
would
step your
do.
game up.
All right. We got to step our game up here. What are we going to do with this 4th round pick?
Well, before it gets to us, how many RBs and wide receivers do we start? 2 and 2 in a flex?
So we can go 2 running backs or 3 wide receivers. So you can go 1 and 3
Got
or
it.
2 and 2. Yeah.
Kyron against that defense. I'm definitely Kyron.
Yeah, we'll get Kyron here. I think he's a good pick. Typically, like last year, almost 90% of the top lineups had 2 running backs, but I think there's situations where you can still certainly go 3 wide receivers if you like it.
Yeah, we can. Let's see. I think we need to scroll down for the next 2 picks, right? Because we got to have some.
I love it. I love where your head's at here. I love where your head's at.
We got to have some.
Yeah, tight end. It's a great week to scroll. You can get down into like the Hunter Henry, Kincaid, Juwan Johnson, Strange, Njoku. Running back, you did mention like in the ETN stuff that could be in play, or you could scroll further down to like Pollard, Javante, Swift.
Well, let's do this. Let's go Brees for the bring back, and then we'll scroll down on the tight end.
Sounds good.
I think a lot of people are gonna have Josh Allen, Kincaid.
Yeah.
So let's scroll down past that, I think, right?
Yeah, I like it. I don't think Kincaid's bad with Allen just because like he still has a low ADP, 35.1, so he's not going to be super drafted. But I do think you're completely right. I think a lot of people will stack him with either Coleman or Kincaid. So you can certainly roll him naked.
Yeah, let's I think that's the best bet, especially because we're not gonna have any scroll down guys since we just took Brees.
Yeah.
Who's past
right.
Kincaid?
So the scroll down guys, I think as long as we're kind of past the Fannin range, you're in scroll down. So like Jawan, Njoku, Goddard, Ferguson. We could do Ferguson opposite Neighbors if you like that.
Yeah, Ferguson or Jonnu, you pick. Either one is fine.
Ferguson or John? Let's do Ferguson. I think he's going to have a 2 touchdown game here one of these weeks.
Let's do it.
All right. Here it is. Josh Allen, Kyron Williams, Breece Hall, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Jake Ferguson. So the rules I've established here is if this team finishes top 200, I will send you your cut. I'm not sending you $7 if this finishes in 2000th place. That's what I'm saying. But if it finishes top 200 and we make $100 or more, I will I'll hook you up, Martin, for your continued entertainment that you bring the channel.
That's fair. Hey, it's great thanks for having me on again.
Of course, dude. Of course. It's always a pleasure. Hey, stay on for a second while I spin and get someone else on stage here. You can kick it for a second. Chase, you're also welcome to pop back on. Let's see. Who do we have here? Easy promised to be man on the street today. So let's see what Easy has in store. I will ship Easy the link right now. Let's see how are we going to do Easy sheet if he's walking around. Oh yeah, the rig's really coming out. Martin, do you know who Easy is?
No, but that draft seemed too easy.
Oh, Martin. Where do you guys start your own YouTube channel, man? Where do you guys start your own YouTube channel?
Oh, man. Well, I wouldn't be BM. I'm going to start my own.
Okay. But what about second place? Do you start a channel for second place?
I'll start a channel for second place. You know what? If I get enough people, calling for it, I'll give the people what they want. I'm the man. I'm a man of the people, you know?
Dude, you're the future BBM winner turned influencer that we deserve. I think that would be incredible. How quickly would you tell your job to F off there and start streaming from home, or would you kind of keep the gig for a little bit?
Well, I would kind of be telling myself to F off if I did that. So, oh man, I'd for sure keep the gig and probably hire a couple people, you know?
All right. I like it. Just kind of outsource all your work to people underneath you.
Exactly.
I like where your head's at. There you go. And then you can still collect that health insurance. I think that's smart.
Oh yeah. Health insurance, all the 401k stuff, all that good stuff.
Okay. All right. It's your lucky day because Easy says we rigged it when I'm in the store. I'll be ready in like 3 minutes to give Martin some more shine. We're gonna draft one more team, Martin, because you are the breakout star here on
All right.
the show.
I
Let's
feel
draft
bad
one more.
for Chase. What happened to Chase?
I think he's charging his phone somewhere. He knows.
Okay.
He knows that he can tap back in. Chase, whenever you want to hop back in, get in, and we'll get you a draft. All right, influencer 101 for us here, Martin. And now
Let's
we have
go.
to see, do you actually believe what you said that Jamar Chase is the 101 on every slate, or do you actually backtrack and take CMC?
We're taking Chase. Just because you said that, we're taking Chase.
Just because I said that? Just because
Just because
you
you
said that?
That's it. You put me on the spot. I can't go back on my word now. We're taking Chase.
That's right. Now you realize how hard it is being an influencer. You say one thing here, and then people hold your feet to the fire over here.
Yeah, that's right. I gotta stay true to my word, huh?
That's right. So what do you do in season if you're mainly just a best ball bro? Do you just sweat your best ball teams? You don't play much DFS?
I used to play a lot of DFS on DraftKings, and I would do pick'ems, a lot of pick'ems. But this year, the way it's going, the way my bank account is set up, there's a checking and a savings, So this year we're kind of taking it easy a little bit,
There's a checking and there's a savings. All right, we're on the clock. Jamar Chase 101.
Jamar Chase, we got to do it.
All right, come on down, Jamar Chase. We'll see if we can attack this game differently. I like it. You just get that clean sweat. You got your exposures, and that's all you need.
Can I look at some ADPs like Strain, BTJ, T-Law?
Yeah. They're all really low. So it's BTJ is 12.9, ETN's 31.6, Lawrence is 35.6, Hunter's 35.7, Strange 35.4. So basically, BTJ gets drafted every time. ETN gets drafted like 50% of the time, and then Lawrence, Hunter, and Strange are barely getting drafted.
Okay, I got a plan here. So we got 6 picks, right?
Yep. 5 more left.
So we're gonna all right, cool.
Yes. All right, let's see here. Yes, Jake says Squidward meme watching Martin Easy and Chase dominate screen time on this bash. You know what? Like I said, we're gonna be able to get a bunch of guests on this season, and I bet we can still get a couple more on here. So Martin, we are going to finish this draft. Easy, I see you in the hopper. We'll get you on here once Martin's done hogging all this screen time. It's just what he does. This guy's on the channel more than I am these days, is what it feels like.
Man, I just wish I was able to draft a real best ball team, I had Ricky Person.
Can you just say I am the captain now of this best ball channel? I think that would hit.
Yeah. I am the captain now of this best ball channel. Tune in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all for the support.
This is a hostile takeover. Okay. Puka, Devon Achan, Brian Thomas, but I want to know what your plan is here.
Can you go RB? Click RB real quick.
Achan. Oh, I have some of my ranks in, but Achan, Jonathan Taylor, Kyron, Cook, Brees, Connor.
All right, let's see who this guy goes.
He's gonna go
probably Achan.
Puka. He's gonna go Puka. Yeah, Puka.
Okay. Let's go Achan, Kyron.
Yep. Okay, so you're now 100% exposure to Chase, 100% exposure to Kyron, and now I think I know where your head's at. Are you going Lawrence, Hunter, BTJ?
Yes, sir.
Or Strange, I mean. Strange, yeah.
Yeah, Lawrence, Hunter, Strange. Yes, exactly.
Okay. I knew you were going there. I like it.
Yeah.
I would say I don't love double stacks in BR unless the pieces are mostly undrafted, which this certainly qualifies as a unique double stack here. So, Martin, I'm going to push the plane on this because no one's going to snipe us. And if they do, boy, will I have words for them. But Martin, It was great having you on the channel. If one of these stacks take it home, we will have to do another stream. I basically will just stop working and I'll just have you come in and host my streams. Does that
Let's
sound good?
do it. Let's do it. Let's just get first place. Forget top 100.
First place. That would be fitting. Yep. That my best ever BR score was actually spearheaded by you, Martin. I do think that's how things are headed here. Anything else you'd like to shout out, say to all of your loyal fans who support you week in and week out on this channel?
No, just free my Twitter account at Elon Musk.
Okay. Yeah, Elon, I know you're super hands-on with the product, so if you could actually free Martin, that would be great. What would be the first post you'd make once you were freed?
Free? I don't even know.
All right. We'll see you, Martin. We'll see you, buddy. Have a good one. All right, there he is. Is this? Are you in downtown New York?
Yes, sir. Well, more like Midtown. You know how John posts his like location EV screenshots on Saturdays, like where he's drafting? I'm in the heart of Times Square.
Yeah.
Which is a bad location EV, one of the worst places on earth. But yeah.
I wonder, do you think this is the first ever BR team to be drafted via phone from Times Square? I feel like that has to be.
No, I do that whenever I'm commuting. I'm always like drafting during my commute.
No, but I mean, you're going to be relaying the
like,
pix to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first like secondhand drafting for sure. I was going to ask you how I sounded, but I can't really do anything about my my setup here, so hopefully it's not too bad for the fine folks.
I'll say you sound good enough for one draft, but not good enough for two.
All right. That's like a Lambo drives by in the background.
Yes. Are you, how many, you have the easy sheet that you draft off of. Are you going to feel naked without the easy sheet?
Well, there's the man behind the sheet, you know, it's not, AI hasn't quite taken over for us yet. So you can try and remember, you know, preferences and how to do these things. But yeah, I try and let the RNG do it for me via the sheet, but.
All right, I'll keep you posted on where we're at. We got the 102 draft starts here in about a minute. How did week one go for you?
Week one, I was actually in Vegas for a bachelor party. So, I took a red eye and got in at 7. I had grand dreams of like max entering everything. I might have gotten 3 entries in before I fell asleep. Didn't win anything, so week 2 is.
That's how it goes. I don't think we can take red-eye flights at our age anymore and expect success on that.
No,
slate.
but I couldn't do another day in Vegas either, so that was like that was the road.
How was Vegas for opening weekend?
Horrible. I'm just like way too washed up to be doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but that's more like a me thing.
Did you say it was a bachelor party?
Yes.
I actually have to go to a bachelor party on Saturday night too, and I'm gonna really have to keep it reined in for Sunday. Yeah. All right, easy. We're back on the clock. CMC, Henry, Lamb, CMC. Barkley, Chase goes 101. CMC.
Yep, CMC.
Thoughts on the Niners with Mac Jones at the helm?
Long term, medium to long term, I think like bad. Like I could see this imploding like it did last year. This week, like absolutely no problems. I feel like Shanny can get everyone like bought in and figure it out for a week. But if it's like a month plus, it might be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like, I feel like Shanahan's made a living out of making shitty quarterbacks pretty serviceable in his offense. I'm not too worried about it either.
I've done some Mac Jones in the dog balls.
Oh yeah, are you in the dog bowl streets this year?
Yeah, we'll see how long I chase it. I feel like it's pretty classic to like be eager early. I'm already like starting to notice like fewer names than I did last week. Yeah, trying to get in before like people realize they're bad, but like maybe I'm one of those people that realizes they're bad. It's kind of the thing
it's
there.
Who realizes it first?
Yeah. You know, ever getting their rake back, so.
There you go. That's true. Good. Yeah, the stimmy. All right, we're on the clock. By ADP, Lamar Jackson falls to 11. Brian Thomas, Achane, Neighbors, Amon-Ra.
I don't mind Neighbors or Lamar. If we want to get like weird at quarterback, we can punt off Lamar. But I like Neighbors.
Yeah, let's do Neighbors and get weird at quarterback. So we go CMC, Neighbors. Is there any is Neighbors banged up? Is it the foot thing again?
I think it's just like perpetual foot thing. I don't think there was like new news. It was like if you're referring to like Gretsch posted, maybe it was Gretsch was like, this guy's so good. I don't think he's hurt.
So Lamar falls to 14. Do we just pull the trigger?
Fine. Twist my arm.
All right. Lamar Jackson. I mean, if they're going to do this, Joe Burrow, Brian Thomas go at the turn. So we have Lamar, CMC, and Neighbors. I actually think it's good luck because Easy, I think, was it 2 years ago that we drafted a team together that finished like third in DeBomb or something that had Lamar on it and Andrews?
Oh God, you have better memory than I do. Yeah, I feel like we rolled over like the bomb into like a playoff contest.
Yeah,
like we had a little sweat in. So,
but I do think that's good
Maybe
luck.
we're
Speaking
more-
of which,
maybe we're
is
small
Mark
field.
Andrews dead or is there still life?
maybe he's just not a week one guy anymore. You know, I don't know. I'm not aware of any car accidents that he got into this off season, but slow start last year could have just been his A game.
All right, here. Yeah, we're losing your audio a little bit Easy, but we're still getting the slice of life that is New York City.
As soon as I see my service go up to like 4 bars, I'll just like put the brakes on.
This is by far the most visually interesting episode of the Bash. We got Chase running around cleaning pools. We got Martin with his blue hair. And now we have you walking around New York City. We're on the clock. What do you want to do here? Jonathan Taylor, Kyron Marr,
JT.
AJ Brown, JT.
Yeah, JT. We haven't
JT,
scored
aren't you
yet, so I guess we'll
worried?
have to. So
Are you worried about the Denver defense, bro?
If it was in Denver, yes. In Indy, no.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm too dodgeball going to.
Okay, so we have one spot left for a wide receiver, one spot left for a tight end. Lamar is our quarterback. Any thoughts here on what you'd like to do?
Yeah, I mean, Zay is like going to be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Or Andrews. Likely, I just got to push that likely he's not going to be practicing. So, like, I'm fine to lock up Andrews and then scroll at receiver. I haven't, like, if we don't want to do the Zay thing.
I mean, I'm good with either Zay or Andrews. Who do you prefer?
Let's go Andrews.
All right, we're going to go Andrews. He is not, in fact, dead because he is on our team. Easy and I are going to roll back our Lamar Jackson or run back our Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews. And then, yeah, you want to get creative with this wide receiver?
Yeah. Oh, God, guys behind us don't have receivers yet, so I want to keep it between us. But maybe the Saints won't pass it 46 times every single week. Dear God, I hope they don't for their sake. But Olave seems pretty lit. Little mini sack with CMC.
I like it. Yeah, we should be good there. ADP at 35.9. If one of these sickos take Chris Olave, they're real sick. So here's going to be the team Easy. Lamar to Andrews, CMC, JT, Malik Neighbors, Chris Olave. Looks like a shipper to me. Let the people know what they can get over at Easy DFS if they want to tap in.
I think you get 1 week trial if you sign up for the year. Feel free to like loop those if you want. Rankings come out every Tuesday or Wednesday. Couple companion sheets you can paste to kind of simulate RNG, do your correlation, classic stuff to help you build better or at least different teams.
There you go. Check it out. Easy DFS. You can ask some questions in the Deposit Kingdom Discord. Easy. I'm going to let you go. Safe travels on your commute home, and we'll see you around in the Discord.
Yes, you will. Thank you, sir.
All right. Peace. All right. Welcoming him back to the stage. No hat, no sunglasses, a charged phone. Chase,
Yes,
are we
sir.
ready for your redemption arc?
Yes, sir. We are ready.
Okay. All right. This is what we're going to do. We are going in a draft. Your phone died, so you probably didn't realize what happened, but we were all trying to guess what your sneaky stack was. I went with Bryce Young and Tedoroya McMillan, but you did reveal that it was, what was it, in fact?
Caleb and Rome.
Okay. All right. So
So those are
should
my
we-
most drafted players on for basketball.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
So you're just telling me this is bag defending?
No,
It's
no,
not
no, no.
actually
After
the
week
crystal
one,
ball?
after week one, I'm more confident. Everybody's downing the Bears. I'm like, Caleb's running around. That's what we want, and it's looking good. So I'm liking it.
Okay. All right. Good to hear. All right. So if we reverse engineer this, I'm going to go ahead. I just trust that, like, in this day and age, no one's going to take our precious Caleb and Rome from us with these
Yep.
ADPs. So let's get these guys in here. That means we have a running back, a couple running backs, wide receiver, tight end to work with. We got the 1-4 here.
So let me ask you a question, Pete.
Yeah.
Do you like running it back with somebody like like a Detroit player, or would you not do that?
I don't force it. At like pick 1-4 though, if you wanted to go Gibbs, I don't think that's forcing it.
So my thought is, because I like Caleb and Rome a lot, and I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, because Ben Johnson, should know their defense, blah, blah, blah. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking J-Mo on the other side, because, big play Jay.
Ooh.
So
All right.
if they do hit, then all three should hit.
There you go. All right. I like what you're laying down. So then this makes our early decisions real easy, because we're looking at running backs and tight ends, unless we could go 3 wide receivers, but probably looking at 2 running backs here.
Yep.
We should also probably make Trey McBride a priority.
I would switch.
Right.
I would go ahead and go Gibbs, and then go ahead and take J-Mo off the queue.
All right. Or we could do Barkley or McBride if you want to keep J-Mo. Like, it's not bad.
All right, yeah, I'll do Barkley then.
All right, let's do Barkley.
That's who like I said earlier, I really like the Barkley-Kelsey pairing, because Chiefs don't have any receivers.
There you go. So now you have 100% exposure to Barkley on the stream. Martin has 100% exposure to Chase and Kyron. You guys are really loading up here.
Best player in football last year, so we love it.
So are you done with work for the day, or are you just taking a break in the car?
Oh, we're done. We are done today.
All right. What's on tap tonight?
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna shower. My fiance's we're gonna go cook some dinner, play with our dog, and then watch some football.
Man, that sounds like a lovely evening. Fiance, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we're back on the clock. Trey McBride goes, so we're looking at another running back: Chase Brown, Achane, Jonathan Taylor.
Chase Brown,
easy click. Did we do that last time too?
Yep. Yeah, we did.
Look at this. We're just playing the hits. Well, now, actually, this is like a sliding doors moment, because we could do Kelsey, and then we'd basically have the same team with 2 different stacks.
And the
Ted
crazy
Arroyo,
thing
Bryce
is,
Young.
the crazy thing is, you picked Pickens, and that's who I'm high on too this week.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I knew, man. Did you see the sense of panic when you dropped off right when you were about to reveal your special stack?
I was sprinting to my truck to get the charger, and right when I plugged in the charger, it literally went, the little Apple thing, and I was like,
man.
Yeah.
It's been listening to all those streams and podcasts all day long on the phone, just draining them down.
Yep. It's in my pocket all day, and it's just in my ear all day.
Oh man, I am sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's see here. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the Kelsey at tight end, or you want to go a different direction?
If he's there, I would go Kelsey.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, he should be there at 16. I don't think he's gonna get taken from us here. All right, we're gonna grab Kelsey. While we're waiting for this next pick, I am just gonna spin again here for our final guest today on the bash, so we can get those guys loaded up here on stream. We'll get one more in. Who's it gonna be? It is Dan K. Dan K. Last time we saw him, actually, it was post gas station. He popped on this year. Dan, shoot me a DM and I'll send you the link. Let's see
Do you
here.
remember that stream that you had like the broccoli guys on, like with a hoodie on?
Yeah.
What were the guys' names?
Dean.
Gotcha.
Dean Sauce was like the main artist, and I'm blanking on his collaborator's name, but it was Dean. Yeah, I still follow him on like Instagram and stuff. He's
I remember
an
that
artist
song.
that bounces
I
around.
hear it, in the back of my head sometimes. I think about you dancing on stream. That was hilarious.
Yeah, he's man, you're taking me back to the Club Top Shot days there. All right, we're gonna set this up. JMO here.
Sure.
Yeah, the Broccoli Bros, man, they ended up becoming recurring characters on Club Top Shot. I still have this. This is Dean painted this. Do you remember this?
Yep. Like I told you, whatever you did, I did. So if you did Top Shot, I did Top Shot. If you did Mooncats, I did Mooncats. If you did Bitcoin, I did Bitcoin. If you did crypto, I did crypto. Whatever you
Wow,
did, I
man.
did. That's the only way I
That's a
got
lot of
into
pressure.
Battle Royale. So that's the only way I knew about this stuff is through you. And then once you started doing it, I was a little iffy on it first. And then you pretty much, because you used to do those shows on Monday. You still do on Mondays where you used to do the DFS stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I used to watch all the time. And then you started switching to BRs, and I was like, dude, this looks so much funner. And then I finally got into it. Now I don't even do DraftKings at all.
I love it, man. Yes, it is a very fun time. I feel like we're going to draft the shipper here. But yeah, I just got to hope that I don't get into anything that could be detrimental to your life if you're just tailing me on whatever I'm into. So I got to be
Well,
I
it's
got to be
fun to
careful.
tell you because you're fun about it. At least
I
you're
appreciate
entertaining.
that. When are you getting married?
March 14th.
March 14th. All right. What you guys got plans for the wedding already? Or are you still in the
Yes.
process?
We booked we're doing like a golf resort in St. Simons.
Okay.
So it's
Sounds
real
nice.
Yeah, it's a real nice golf resort. So we're gonna go down there and have everything down there.
What does your fiance think of all of your best ball and DFS habits?
She calls me a draft whore.
A draft whore.
Yeah.
Wow, I haven't heard that before. A draft whore.
But she's seeing you playing. It's funny because every time you're on I put you on the main TV in the living room, just blaring it, and she's like, "There goes that dude again." I'm like, "Yep, there's Pete." But it was cool because the Friday when you were on TV, I got to show her. I was like, "See, he's made it."
There you go. She finally got to see me in a more flattering environment. That's very nice of you.
Yep.
All right, we're about to lock up your super sneaky stack of the week. We got Caleb Williams, Barkley, Chase Brown, Jamison Williams. I'm making the final click here. Rome Odunze, and then Travis Kelce. We did it, man. We got your stack. I wasn't going to let you leave this stream without locking up that stack.
Let's go. That makes me so happy, man.
You crushed it. It'll be fun to sweat these two teams this weekend. I didn't hear from Dan. I'm going to spin one more here because I think Dan said he had to go to a work meeting. Is that what people were saying in the chat? So we'll see if we can get one more up here. Who do we got? AP, shoot me a message on Discord or at me on Twitter and I'll get you this link. But dude, Chase, you got to go home. You got to get showered up. You got to tell your fiance.
You have any bets for tonight, man?
What's that?
You got any bets for tonight?
Bets for tonight. So I do like, I like the lines on the rookies. Let's go look in here. I'm worried about this being a bit of a lower scoring game just with how good the Green Bay defense has looked. Yeah. But the Bills here at 38.5 rushing yards and Golden is at 33.5. I like both of those a good bit here.
So I have Bill in my fantasy league, and I have Bill, Trevion, and Samson. And everybody in my league, they thought I was, sucked. My team sucked. Everything. Yeah. And now after week one, they're like, how do you know these guys? I'm like, well, we got to follow Pete, man.
How about this? I'll turn the tables on you. I have a decision in a regular league tonight. Should I start Keon Coleman or Bill in my flex full point PPR? What would you do?
I would do Bill.
Bill?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really believe in the Keon hype, but.
Okay. All right. I think it's close.
And Trevion. Who do you think? And Samson out of those three. One has to sit.
Well, let's wait and see what the deal is with Judkins. He fully practiced today. Mm-hmm. So if Judkins is back, I think you got to sit Samson. But if he's out again, man, Samson looks awesome.
That's why they should be behind, so he should be getting all the dump offs and just like last week.
Awesome. Hey, AP, will you send me a message so I can see you here? I see you dropped your username in. Where did you message me? I don't see a message from you, but let me shoot me a message, AP, and I'll make sure I get you up here. All right, let's do it.
Who's your stack of the week, Pete? You got one?
My stack of the week, I do like the Goff to JMO. one of the other. I can't give away all of them there for the people who aren't the YouTube members. But
have you dropped your YouTube video yet for Deposit Kingdom?
So I'm not doing that this year. I'm doing it in text form for the YouTube members though.
Okay.
So it'll I'll give you guys a little sneak peek here of it. So it looks like this. If you guys are hand builders and Opto Bros, I'm just putting them in text here. So the quarterbacks I like: Bo Nix, Drake May, Dak, Jared Goff, and all of them have pretty good stacking partners that are pretty low owned this week that you can do. But your Jared Goff and JMO is one I like a good bit.
Yep. That's what I was thinking too. If I should do a couple of the Jared Goffs, because I like that game a lot. But
yeah,
I'm biased towards Caleb Williams, so I think I should sneak in some Goff just in case I'm right about the game and not right about Caleb.
I think so. No one wants to play him, but I mean, it's like a brutal spot last week on the road versus Green Bay, and now back home. I like them in the dome a lot. All right, Pindemic, I just found you on Twitter, so I got you the link there. So we'll get you up here in a second. Sorry, Dan. Dan had a work call, so he lost his seat. But Dan was on during the Guillotine League draft, so he'll always have that. Chase, I hope you have a lovely evening. I'm so glad that we got redemption and got that stack. Enjoy dinner and the dog walk and in the game tonight. And we'll see you around on the channel.
Thank you, Pete. You the man. Thank you for everything you do, bro.
All right. I appreciate you, man. Good luck, everyone. If you're in the Georgia area, 4Cs, that is your pool company to hit up. All right. We'll see ya.
See you, Pete.
Peace. I sent you the link here. AP, let's see your account here. This is where when I don't fully know someone's username, very mysterious account here. Pindemic, 52 following, no followers. Guess what? We're about to change that. 1 follower. I am Pindemic's sole follower. He's entered a BBM giveaway, and that is it. Look at this. This person knows. AP knows how to use Twitter. Here he is. Adam. Welcome to the stage. How you doing?
Good, Pete. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Glad we could get you on here. Where are you broadcasting from?
I'm in just outside Boston.
Ooh, me too. Whereabouts in Boston?
Nice. I'm in Medford.
Okay. Very good.
How about you?
I'm just not too far from Foxborough Stadium.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So look at that. We're gonna have Boston Synergy here. Are you homegrown Boston or are you a transplant?
New York originally. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What brought you to Boston?
Please don't. Sorry, I'm just talking to my wife. I came to Boston as with my buddies. We were gonna open up a gym up here, and they ended up doing something else, and I kind of stayed with it.
Wow. So is that what you do right now? You run a gym?
Yeah, me and my friend have a gym up in Stoneham, Mass.
Nice, dude. Well, what can I come by and get a pump in sometime?
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, Titan barbell.
All right. Okay. I like it's a little bit of a hike for me, but man, nice to have some gym access when I'm in Stoneham,
For sure. Yeah, I know. You got the home gym going, right?
That's right. Yeah, it's convenient, but I will say, like this summer when I was traveling and like this past week when I was in LA, like getting to go use equipment, it's like a nice change of pace to have stuff that I don't have access to at my home gym.
For sure. What do you got at home?
I have just like the rack set up. I keep adding stuff to it. I'm actually just getting an incline bench set up that I had wanted for a little while. And I got some of the typical stuff, medicine ball, battle rope stuff. I got a decent kettlebell and dumbbell set. So like most of like when I get a program or something, I can do like 80%, 90% of it. And then the other stuff, I just have to do my own kind of variations, which isn't too bad.
Yeah, we actually started the gym in the garage and kind of built from there. Then it became, got a full space in Stoneham, but started off a little garage gym.
Nice, dude. I mean, that's how you got to start and build from there. Let's see. Have you drafted any battle royale teams yet this week?
I did one. One Jamar Chase and I know you drafted like 10 of those already. So
No, hey, look, it's all good. I mean, I've done like 4 teams and I'm going to draft 150. We don't have to worry. I will be in charge of balancing my exposures on Sunday. We can do whatever we want here on a Thursday. All right, we got the 1-5, so that's going to put us kind of in CeeDee Lamb, Barkley, Gibbs territory.
yep.
You got any favorites of these?
I'm a Giants fan. Let's do. I think the Cowboys are gonna bomb on them. So
Wait, bomb on them in a good way, or bomb as
I
I
think the Cowboys are gonna rout them. The Giants are already in midseason form. It looks like. So
how long does Dable last before he gets the can?
Man, I was hoping he was gonna be gone last year. So I don't know. So I just their O-line's been bad like for the last decade, so they can't seem to figure that one out. And then
what about
Daniel Jones goes and was like QB1 on the main slate last week.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the real kick in the dick. It's like Daniel Jones leaves and immediately has a top 2 quarterback week.
Right.
What about Jackson Dart? When do we see him?
As early as this week, right? I mean, it could be. I don't see any point in trotting Russ out there. If they want to go have some fun and go Jameis, I'd be happy with that even. But I just don't see what Russ even brings to the table at this point.
It does seem like if they get their dicks kicked in again this week, that they're gonna. It's either Dayball goes or they get Jackson Dart there out on the field.
Yeah, exactly. What's the point? He's just. What are we looking at here?
All right. So it goes CMC, Derrick Henry, as expected. I assume Chase goes here third. Everybody really just taking their sweet ass time in these BR drafts. It's going to take longer than an 18-round best ball draft.
These 30-second clocks.
Wait, is this guy? Is this a troll? He just went Dak Prescott at 3.
Nice.
You want CeeDee Lamb, Barkley, Gibbs, Lamar?
We could stick with it. We'll go CD.
All right, yeah, we can. Just because we don't have Dak doesn't mean we can't do CD. But Star Method strikes again here. Someone had the same idea as you.
Yeah.
All right, Lamar, Allen, McBride, Puka, Chase Brown.
Let's go Allen.
All right, we'll get a Josh Allen team here.
Yeah.
What did you draft a lot of best ball teams this summer?
Yeah, I did. I maxed the BBM and then just did like a couple. I do some of the small ones before that just to kind of get used to the landscape, sort of.
Nice. What was I gonna say? Giants fan. Oh, with the gym, are you a Underdog Cardio Club guy? You getting in some workouts while drafting?
I do a couple, but I can't I don't have a good focus for that. I'm either like stopping the bike and like look at, you know what I mean? I just have a tough time keeping my legs and fingers going, I guess.
That's funny. Yeah, it's you got to find you got to match up your workout with something that you feel good about multitasking. That's why I always like the Stairmaster. To me is the most ideal one as far as not throwing me for a loop when I'm trying to make decisions.
For sure. I'm like just sitting on the bike, and then I end up sitting on the bike for half an hour, which is uncomfortable as hell, and not actually biking. So
yeah,
it's not the best.
On Sunday, I just did the treadmill for like an hour while watching Red Zone, and even that wasn't. I mean, obviously, I'm just watching. I'm not drafting, but that was a nice little excuse to get some steps in while still watching football.
For sure.
So do you guys, do you also do personal training, or are you more just ownership of the gym?
No, it's actually, it's my buddy's the owner. I'm like, me and him are the two coaches there. And we do a lot of strength sport athletes come to the gym. It's like powerlifting, strongman, stuff like that. And also, regular other field sport athletes, stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And is the business doing well? You guys getting a lot of word of mouth references and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. Like the strength sports have picked up a lot in the past bunch of years. I think, powerlifting, strongman sports like that have gotten, have grown a lot, which is great.
Yeah.
So,
And I think there's there's definitely a market for CrossFit alternatives and people looking for different price points or different community-based fits and stuff like that.
100%. I think that's one of the biggest things that's grown the strength sport is CrossFit. I think a lot of people got into CrossFit and they really like the lifting, lifting heavy part of it and all that. And, kind of went more in that direction after CrossFit.
I think so too. All right, we're back on the clock in a sec here at 3-5. We start Allen and CD Lamb. We could get your boy Neighbors in a little mini game stack there. Achan, Amon Ra. You want Achan or Neighbors here?
Yeah, I think we go Neighbor seems good.
In the drafter behind us has 2 running backs, so if we do want Achan, we can get him at pick 20.
I like that.
Always smart to see what the drafter behind you has there so you know what you can push. So yeah, Achan, pretty nice value here at 20. You want to do that?
Definitely, yeah.
All right, so we'll get Allen, we get Achan, we get Lamb, Neighbors. We could go a third wide receiver. We definitely need a tight end, or we could go a second running back if you have any leans here.
What do we got? We got Allen. Would you like anything at tight end here?
So tight end, the options are by ADP: Warren, Laporta, Mark Andrews, Fannin, Henry, Kincaid, Juwan Johnson, Strange, Njoku, Goddard.
I guess we probably just take a running back, right? And then we could just tack on Kincaid or something if you want, or
yeah, we could do the.
I
did one draft with this is today on stream. I've done 2 other Allen teams. One of them I did naked, I think, with Martin, and then the other one I did earlier today when I was on Fantasy Life. I did with Kincaid. So I definitely like going either way. I think I want to be mostly balanced on it, but I don't care either way here.
Cool.
What running backs do you like here? Kyron, James Cook, Breece Hall, James Conner, ETN, Chuba, Kamara, Pollard.
We got probably not Cook.
Yeah, probably not Cook.
Yeah, do you want to do like the bring back with Breece, or do you prefer?
I'm good. I'm good either way. I also think
I like Connor a little bit too, just because Carolina's like decimated, right? Already.
I have Connor very high up in my ranks. Just with this ADP of 31.2, meaning he's not always going to be drafted. He's been a priority for me.
Let's do it.
Beautiful. Okay. We're going to grab James Conner here. And then, you know what, actually, if you want that, again, the drafter behind us already has 2 running backs, so we can actually take our preferred tight end first here. So let's figure that out.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think there's any really correlated things to consider here. Easy did mention we took Mark Andrews. Isaiah Likely's not practicing again today. But I truly think you can just pick your favorite of these tight ends.
Yeah, we could go Kincaid if you want to do Allen with him, right? Or
yeah,
I guess we could just take also. Are we up?
Yeah, we're up. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
It's Warren, Laporta, Andrews, Fannin, Henry, Kincaid, Juwan Johnson, Brenton Strange, Njoku.
Let's do we'll do Kincaid. I guess we got him start off already.
Yeah, there's no harm in that. It really ends up being one of those things where it's like on last week's slate, you could win with a couple different tight ends just because none of them separated.
Yeah.
It's tough to win the BR with the stack if a tight end goes for 18 and Kincaid only has 12. You just kind of have to be able to live with that. But all of these guys have pretty low floor ceiling combinations, so I don't mind going correlated there.
Yeah.
Well, sweet dude, I'm gonna get one more drafter up here. Dan did get off of his work call, so we'll squeeze in one more here. But it was great meeting you, AP, and I liked your mysterious Twitter presence. Well, are you in the Discord or just in the YouTube chats?
I'm mostly listening to you on the podcast. So
Yeah.
But appreciate it a lot, Pete. Thank you.
All right, man. We'll see you. Nice meeting you. Good luck with the gym. If I'm in Stoneham, I'll swing by.
Come by. Yep. All right.
All right.
Bye.
We'll see you, man. Peace. All right, Dan, hop on in. Close this out. One final draft here. Gas station Dan joining once he figures out his camera here. Oh, wait. I see you down here, Dan. Why isn't this working? Let me try a remove. Huh. It's like frozen. There we go. There he is.
Can you hear me? There you go.
I got you. All right. You're out of your work meeting. You're free to draft now?
I am. I'm out of the work meeting. I'm free.
Okay. Are you working from home?
Yeah, I work from home.
Nice.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to turn this sideways. Let me see. Okay, there we go. That might be better. Is that better?
How screwed would you be if your boss knew how many best ball teams you drafted on the clock this summer?
Not much. So I did like all slows. So it would not be like a I'm drafting during work thing, because like I really like I mostly like click on all the things like like before work starts or like after like click on all the slows. But did
I see that you have like one of the highest eliminator advance rates?
Yeah, I ended up with I think the highest 126 teams in week 2.
Unreal. What was I was trying to think through, because a lot of the leg up subs had massive ones. was QJ a huge win there at the end?
Yeah, QJ, I think I had around 50%. Like 50% like QJ, Jennings, Jack Besh, and I don't remember who the other one was. Some running back. I'm trying to remember who.
Yeah, I mean that QJ, just what a advance rate supercharger there in the 18th round. All right, real quick. Henry, Gibbs, Barkley, the quarterbacks.
Henry.
That's sick, dude. I hope it results in you getting one deep in the contest.
Yeah, I'm really hoping. That I have like a decent sweat like weeks, I don't know, like 10 or so, like with 1 or 2, because like the money doesn't really start scaling up until like, I don't know, what was it, I want to say it's like week 12 or so is when it starts like, it's not even that much, but like it starts getting a little bit more serious as it scales up. But just hoping to make it there.
Josh Allen, Trey McBride, Chase Brown, Brian Thomas, Achan.
Let's do Allen.
Allen. All right, there we go. We're keeping the Josh Allens rolling. What I've learned from drafting with you guys today, not one person has suggested or wanted to select Trey McBride. No one wants to deal with Trey McBride's bullshit, is what I'm learning.
McBride probably would have been my pick if Allen was off the board here over anyone else. I don't really know how it would get sequenced though, and Allen's not there, I guess. I haven't done one BR at all. Either this week or last week, actually. I didn't do any last week either. I was I just got back from Europe, actually, so I was out of the country all the way until Saturday, before the day. Yeah, I
remember, because we bookended that when you were on the Guillotine. You were like, I'm just about to head on my trip. How was it?
It was fantastic. Yeah, it was a great time. We were it was like a bus trip thing that like we went to like 4 different cities, and it was like so much walking, so we were just exhausted when we got back. So it didn't really feel like vacation, felt more like work, but it was a great time.
That's always the decision you have to make on trips. It's like, do I want to take advantage of seeing a new place, which means a lot of walking and details and logistics, or do I just want to like put my feet up on the beach?
Yeah.
All right, we go Allen and Henry. We're about to pick in the 3rd round here. I'll get rid of the quarterbacks on screen. Amon-Ra, JSN, Kyron, Marv, AJ Brown, Cook, Kelsey. It could be scroll territory. What do you like?
Let's go Kyron.
Yep. We'll get 2 running backs here, 1 quarterback to start. So we'll be down to wide receivers and tight ends. Are you buying? I've done a bunch of Keon teams. No one has brought up, or Josh Allen teams. No one's brought up Keon. Are you buying the Keon Coleman week 1 usage?
So my thing is like, I think it's going to be like spread around just like last year. Like it's not going to be like Keon's a smash every week. I think like is certainly like capable of like putting up similar weeks to last week. It's not like a fluke, but I think it's gonna like rotate a lot. Like you're gonna get like, for one, I think they need to get pushed a lot if they're going to like put up that many like yards passing and like that much like passing volume. So like you really want to have an offense on the other side, but also it's just gonna like it's gonna get splits like Kincaid and Shakir like a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably somewhere in between of like thinking it'll just be completely like last year. I do think it was pretty impressive what he did and kind of that target share he earned. So I am hoping that he makes a little bit more of a leap this year and some continuity or consistency. All right, we're about to pick at 4-3. You got a wide receiver you like, tight end. We can scroll. Let's choose your own adventure here.
Let's go scrolling. I can like barely see it on my phone. Online see, man.
George Pickens, Sutton, Coleman, Hollywood.
Let's go Pickens.
Boom.
We're like drafting the same. I feel like we're drafting like the same team we've drafted the last like 3 of these.
It's okay. You know what? Like I said, I will worry about diversifying on Sunday. We can just, jam the best plays right now.
I was thinking it would be like a hilarious bit if I just came on and drafted literally an identical team to somebody else earlier and we just like chopped like the money. Like how funny would that be if like this like ends up in like third place or something? We were like chopping it with one of the other drafts on this.
Where like I'm having to chop the prizes with my guests that from already chopped prizes at the top.
Yeah, you have to chop it up like we're getting quartered.
As I always say, you know what? It's a good problem to have. If I have to tell my accountant what's going on because we won $40,000, I'll be pretty good with that. All right. Let's get another wide receiver tight end. Tight end on this slate is gross. I mean, I mentioned the McBride thing, and then it's just like nobody wants to touch any of these guys. So
I've got a really nice punt for you at tight end, I think.
Okay. All right. You can hit me with it here. You can hit me with the wide receiver first.
I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go wide receiver. Let me see if he's gonna. Is it on us now? Hold on.
Yeah, we're on.
Is Pearsall gone or is he there?
He's here.
Yeah, go Pearsall, and then we're gonna take Jawan on the way back.
All right, I like it. Yeah, Jawan. I wrote him up today too. It's almost like people are just like calling bullshit on it. But I think it's a pretty good price, all things considered. Actually, he just went.
No way,
he jinxed
he
it. Oh. He did. I was like, where the hell did he go? Yeah, someone took him. Sorry.
Okay. I would say Ferguson, but we already have Pickens, don't we? Njoku. Go Njoku.
Yeah. Njoku is one of my favorites this week on Underdog.
He's just gonna be so low owned, isn't he? Like Fannon's gonna get like whatever like percentage you give to Cleveland tight end or whatever is just gonna be all Fannon. It's probably gonna be like 80-20, I assume.
Yep.
This week.
Almost exactly. I wrote this up in my Fantasy Life column today. Yeah. So Fannon is ADP 34.8, tight end 6. Njoku's ADP 35.5, tight end 11. And it's like completely reversed on DraftKings where Fannon's the cheaper one and Njoku's price. So yeah, I think Njoku's a great scroll at tight end. So here's our team, Dan: Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Kyron Williams, George Pickens, Ricky Pearsall, David Njoku. How do you feel?
Feel good. I really love Kyron this week and this stuff. I think like if you're just buying in, I think you could win like 2 different ways with Tennessee. Either Tennessee's a dumpster fire and Kyron, they just like run the ball like 45 times and they get just like a lot of garbage time points. Or it's like maybe Tennessee like figures it out and can kind of push them a little bit, and then like you'll still get like the points from Kyron. It's like there's no way that the Rams are losing that game. Like I say that now, and they're probably gonna get smoked. But but like I don't know. I think Kyron's like just like such a great play this week. I really like that a lot.
I dig it as well. And I'm just hoping that I can get some of your Eliminator run good just ported over here into the Battle Royale streets. That would be great if you can make that happen.
Yeah, I gotta say, I do have to shout out. Although he needs to pay me for promo, I guess. Patty Millions and the sidekick, because I literally click the top sidekick. I think every single time for Eliminator. The
Sims got you.
Yeah,
you know what?
For Eliminator, I did. The other stuff I give you a little bit. Eliminator, the only picks I made that weren't sidekick were when I was out for more than 8 hours and had to make mobile picks, and that was the only time.
I feel like I use the sidekick for a bunch of my Eliminator slow drafts too, but I would say I was like 75% Sidekick 25% IKB. I mean, that's impressive restraint, not to IKB, but that's why I only have like a 55% advance rate and not whatever your advance rate is.
Yeah, the other thing too, I think with the advance rate for me is that I also just like drafted in like the perfect pocket because I literally clicked enter 150 on I think it was July 27th, and then it just filled over 5 days, and I just did all 150 in the same window. So it was just, and that was I think part of where I got so much QJ is that he was like still going super late then, and just happened to hit the right window I think at that time.
Well, good luck going forward. All right, guys, this was fun. Battle Royale Bash. We'll do this every Thursday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. We're able to get 4 or 5 people up today. Can't remember, but we'll keep that rolling. Get more of you guys on stage drafting teams every Thursday. Thank you to Dan and Chase and Martin and Easy and AP for joining today. I will be back tomorrow for all my DFS shows, Block Party, Bully the Sims, Off and on the Clock. Also going to run an After Dark on Friday night. I mentioned I have a bachelor party Saturday, so I will be cramming in After Dark on Friday night. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you on the shows tomorrow. Peace, guys.